Hello, today we're going to be doing base face. So I get asked this all the time. How do you get a foundation that matches your face? First of all, you got to get a foundation that matches your neck because that's what you need to match. Not necessarily your face, but you got to match your neck. Right now I'm a little red because I was outside, so it's all good. Okay, first thing we're going to start off with is a primer. There's all sorts of different primers out there. You've got a regular primer for any kind of combination skin. You've got a mattifying primer if you have large pores, defined wrinkles, and oily T-zone. So a mattifying primer is going to do that. What it's going to do is make it so that your natural pores don't seep through your makeup. So if you want a mattifying primer, this is the best. So far, this is the best. If you have really dry skin, you want to use a hydrating primer. I do not have dry skin, so I don't need a hydrating primer. And if you just have natural, perfect, amazing skin, then you want the Glorious primer, or you can use them both. So we're going to start off, I'm going to use the mattifying primer. And it's in between a cream and a silicone. So what this does is this is my problem area, is my nose, my forehead. So I like to focus on those areas. And if I did not get it all the way on, all over, then I can go in with my regular. So you want to let that sit on your face for at least 5 minutes just to dry and settle in your skin. That way your makeup can just sit on top of it. Okay, now that I've zoomed you in and we've let that primer set, we're going to be using Liquid Touch foundation. It's mineral based, so you definitely have to shake it. This will last you well over a year because it doesn't take much. It's medium to full coverage depending on how you use it. So you just shake it up, open it, empty the dropper. Because it settles, you have to shake it up. I am using the color Lace today. And just watch. So I am going to, you can just kind of swirl it around. This color is a little light for me, but that's okay because I have some tricks. So that was one dropper, and that's probably more than enough because it's gonna just bleed. And I'm gonna grab it with my kabuki brush. You wanna use a brush to mix this in. And you just stipple it and dab. So, I wanna show you guys, you see the color of my chin? Look at the color of my neck. That matches. You stipple it on all over, grab some more off the forehead, under the eyes, and you'd think you'd be done, right? Nope. You have to make sure it's all blended, just really nicely buffing it out. All over. And you want to work these sides of your neck from your cheek to your neck. So the liquid foundation goes on liquid, but it dries to a matte. which is the kind of finish I like. So before I knew how to do this, I would have just gone out like this, added some lips, but there's no definition to my face, right? So with that, you have to add definition back into your face. I'm gonna blend this out, make sure I get around my brows really good, which that calms them down because they were looking a little crazy. And you really just want to buff that out and make sure it's nice and smooth. I always like to dab on my nose because, like I said, that is my problem area. Let me make sure I close this, and then we'll go on to the next thing. Okay, so with your eyes, I like to do Mineral Touched pressed powder in a light shade to really brighten up my eyes and make all of these little problem areas disappear. What this is called is setting your makeup. You need to set it so it doesn't melt off throughout the day. So I just take my brush and I dab it in there. Do you see the difference? It's given me that highlight. It's made the makeup, put the makeup in a different base. And we're just setting it. And this is my highlighting zone. So my forehead, my eyes, under my eyes, the base of my nose. I just do my whole nose to set the makeup around. Down my lip, my chin. And if you really want to get fancy, then you just put a little bit right here to set the makeup around your jawline. And if you have those problem areas like I do, you can take a little extra and really work it into your face. Don't see. All right, now we're gonna go on to the next step to give us some definition. Okay, so I've already started contouring my face. What I do is I pretty much make a 3 or an E, well, I guess this is on the sides of my face, and that's all you have to do. And I use the Beachfront bronzer in the color Hermosa from Younique. Those are getting phased out. Hermosa, I think, is the only shade that's available right now. And I also do my nose on either side just to give it definition and make it smaller. And then I do the same to my lip, just right underneath that. You see how it's kind of just like brought all the attention into here. That's where the attention's at, right? So with that, I am going to put on some blush, and then we're going to blend it all out. And I use the color Sisterly. It's shimmery pink. I know that we've covered up all the red, but you've got to put some sort of color back in. That's why you contour and you put a blush and you highlight. But I'm not red around the nose. I'm not red right here. This just gives you a little bit of life back into your makeup. All right, let me buff this out. So I just circular motion back and forth in between the blush and the bronzer. All right, now we've got to set our makeup, like completely set it. And I use the Touch Behold setting spray. This gives me a matte finish, also helps with my makeup's wear throughout the day. up to 12 hours of flawless makeup and it doesn't budge. So you can use the setting spray, or we have our toners in four different flavors. So if you want a dewy finish, you use a toner. If you want a matte finish, you use the setting spray. If you don't like the liquid either way, we have the setting powder, which is a translucent setting powder, and you just dust it all over your face. I use this mainly for baking under my eyes when I'm doing dramatic looks. So today I'm going to be using the spray because I love the way it makes it feel, and then it really gives you that flawless finish in your makeup. So shake it up a little bit, step back. It's a brand new bottle. It smells great, and it gives you that beautiful look. So you let that dry, and then you're ready to go. So that is how I do my face makeup, base face, every day. And it looks great. We also have an amazing deal. So if you want the information on any of these products that I used, go ahead and message me. Thanks. Have a great day.